Well, morning. It's snowed, as you can see. So it's time for me to grab the camera and see if I can go out and get some wintry shots for the calendar next year, and also for some Christmas cards. But as you can see, it's quite beautiful. So I'm going to have a wander along the canal and out towards the Flint Mill and see what we can get. Speak to you later. I don't know if the microphone on this can pick it up, but there are children screaming in the background because they're sledging on the hill. But that's beautiful. I'll try and pan a little slower. There we go, back where we came from. Oh, that is just as pretty as a picture. In fact, I might grab my camera and take a couple of shots of that once I put my phone down. Hello and welcome to the calendar video for December picture for 2023. And I won't lie to you, it's nowhere near December. It's actually January the 19th, but it snowed and I wanted to do the video of the photo when it looked something like when I took the photo, if that makes sense. I've been out for an hour in the cold and my brain's not working properly. But here we are, Cheltenham Flint Mill. I think you've had enough of looking at me, so I'll swap the camera around and we'll take a look around the mill. Right, that's so much better. So Cheltenham Flint Mill, for me it matches the criteria for a good calendar picture. It's somewhere that a lot of people know, and when taken in the snow it's something that a lot of people haven't seen. So you get something interesting to look at during the month of December. Like I say, I'm filming this in January. So this is my second of these sort of live action videos. So I'm not very good at them yet. And I'm hoping that by the time you've watched this one, you've watched the other 11 videos. And I've improved somewhat. That'll be an interesting thing to see. I have plans. I would love to get a drone so you can get some interesting shots to look at, and a gimbal for the camera phone so that it's not jerking all over the place. So, Cheltenham Flint Mill, and I've got to say it's looking stunning today, and the sun's just starting to come out, so I may stop videoing and start photographing a proper job. But the plan is we'll have a stroll down and have a quick look round the mill in the snow. Well, I was just about to start heading down to walk around the mill and the sun came out, and look at the difference it's made to the scene. It looks gorgeous. I think the day I photographed the calendar picture it was a very flat, dull day, which is normally what you get when it's snowing. So to see this sunlight on the trees and look at that sky, it's brilliant. So I've just rushed back from where I was and grabbed my camera and taken a few pictures. But yeah, this is gorgeous. I'll stroll down into the mill now then. Well, the sun hasn't lasted very long. I've just been down those steps. Snow-covered steps that you can't see from the top. Going into a snow-covered bank and then going back into snow-covered steps again. So a bit of an interesting clamber down. But here we are. A couple more steps. I think I'll attempt them while I'm videoing. Made it. Right. Obviously there's lots of interesting things to see around the Flint Mill, but what everybody wants to see is the water wheel. And there it is in all its glory. And the other one as well. First one down here by the looks of it. That's nice. It's a lovely spot. I don't know if you can hear me very well over the water. I'll shout. But look at that. Isn't it gorgeous? I suppose it was the nuclear power plant of its day. I wonder if in a few hundred years people will be wandering around Sizewell B with a camera and extolling how pretty it looks in the snow. I don't think so. I just love the red brick against the white snow. I've photographed it many times and it's very rewarding. And if you're into your close-up and your detailed shots, then getting close to the water wheels is always very rewarding. So shall we have a wander towards the water wheels, I suppose? Try not to fall over. Would make a funny outtake. Oh, look at the way the light's catching the wheel, that's lovely. And there's the other wheel. And a network of little bridges and walkways over the river. It's a brilliant jumping off spot for walks to other places along the canal. Walk from here out to Console, Froghall, past a couple of nice pubs, which is always good for a walk. Or you head the other way along the canal, past the Holly Bush, which is my local. And then carry on out towards Stoke-on-Trent if you really must. That's a winter wonderland, this. This will probably be all gone by tomorrow. But it's magical. I love how it turns the everyday into something special. I think it's because we don't see it that often. If everything was covered in snow for 3 months, we might not think it was so nice. But just the odd day, it does make everywhere look that little bit special. And what a special day that was. Hard to believe that's nearly 11 months ago when I recorded that video. Well, this year's calendar is now out. It's available from me direct or from Alley Cats in Derby Street, Picture Book, the Tourist Information Centre in Leek, the Schoolroom Tea Rooms in Cheddleton and the shop in Ipston's. So very easy to get hold of this year. Stocks are starting to run low, so if you do want one, get your finger out. And I will see you with January's video. And I'd like to wish everybody a happy Christmas and a Merry New Year. Bye bye.